Donald Trump was in Puerto Rico yesterday. He was there for about 4 hours. They had to extend the trip because there's a strong sense that he is completely out of touch, and they wanted to make it look like he actually cared about people.
I wonder where that came from.
We have a lot of audio and video from his trip there that I think if you were like a daughter or a son of Donald Trump's and you were trying to get him committed, this is footage that you would submit to the court and say, this guy is just not, he doesn't have a sense of where he is or what's going on.
Your Honor, look.
Yes. This is what we'd like to submit as evidence. But here is another moment where Donald Trump wings it and actually says something that would genuinely be good for Puerto Rico. And listen to what he says in an interview with Geraldo Rivera. Puerto Rico, which has been under the thumb of vulture capitalists and hedge funders for years now. Here's Donald Trump.
We're going to work something out. We have to look at their whole debt structure. You know, they owe a lot of money to your friends on Wall Street, and we're going to have to wipe that out. That's going to have to be, you can say goodbye to that. I don't know if it's Goldman Sachs, but whoever it is, you can wave goodbye to that. We have to do something about, because the debt was massive on the island. And
okay, so there you have it. Yeah. He's going to wipe out the debt. Now, there's a guy who knows how to wipe out debt. If anybody does, Donald Trump.
Just don't pay.
This is what people have been asking for. This would be huge. It would be monumental. And it's undoubtedly not going to happen. Here's Mark Mulvaney just hours later on with Chris Cuomo.
The president seemed to suggest that he is open to wiping out the Puerto Rican debt.
I got to just correct Chris Cuomo there. He didn't seem to suggest anything. He said, we're going to wipe it out. But okay.
Rican debt. Is that to be taken seriously on its face?
I wouldn't take it word for word with that. I talked to the president about this at some length yesterday as we flew home on Air Force One. And what we're focusing on right now is what you and I just talked about, which is the primary focus of the federal effort is to make sure the island is safe and that we're rebuilding the island. Dealing with the challenges that Puerto Rico had. The island is at least $72 billion in debt, 120 if you go by other counts, before the storm. We are going to focus our attention right now on rebuilding the island, repairing the island, making sure everybody is safe, and that we get through this difficult time.
Yeah, in other words, he's crazy, and we're not going to do that. So...
sometimes inadvertently he advocates for things that might genuinely benefit people. So then I got to pull him aside in a plane and explain.
Exactly.
There's no way that we're going to try to alleviate the suffering of the PRs.
Yes.
We're kind of on the opposite agenda. We're trying to create more suffering in the world.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Bannon texted me, told me to say that, and then I said it, and that's all we really need anyways. We just need it to be said.
Just say
and
things.
Then we'll okay, nobody's going to pay attention to Puerto Rico anymore anyways. Okay, that's great. All right.
I was so confused why Steve would want to do that. It took me a long time for him to explain that they weren't Mexicans.
Hi, folks. Sam Seder here. We still need your help on our Patreon page. YouTube ads have come back, but not nearly as much as we had before. So if you can help us out, any little bit helps. Head over to our Patreon page right at this URL, and you'll help us keep helping you by making videos